Hello everyone, this is Smokeless Jay coming to you from the shop. We have had a lot of people that have been contacting us and asking us about like pod systems. And you know, we've had I've had my uh, concerns with pod systems myself, mainly because like you've seen in the last video, like this limitless pulse pod that we have right here, they hit and they work, but the hit off of them is not the greatest of hits, unfortunately. Battery life on a device like such as well is not the greatest either, unfortunately. But Smoking Vapors had sent me one of their MyPods to show to our customers, use myself, see if it would be something that we were interested in, and I was somewhat dead set against it, but I told him I'd give it a shot and see what I thought about it. And this little device right here actually kind of changed my mind on pods. Just first off, the hit. Much better hit than like that limitless pulse is. Now I'm sure there are other pulse or pod systems on the market other than the pulse that are hitting possibly as good as this thing, but this thing kind of knocked my socks off when I hit it. I like the way that it looks. I like the way that it feels. The battery life is going to be a lot better. You're looking at about a 350 milliamp hour battery life with the pulse system, where this is 950 milliamp hours. So it is almost 3 times the battery life of the limitless pulse system and double on most of the others on the market. Now, for that reason, because of that, these are a little bit more pricey than some of the other pod systems on the market. But it is a refillable pod, so you don't have to keep buying pods to vape with. You just get your own liquid, fill it up. We'll go through all that in the close-ups so you can see how all that works. But so far, I have really enjoyed this thing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to them close-ups so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, so this is the up close and personal with the MyPod. First off, here is your packaging. It is a slide box, just like most things are now. And then this flips open just like so. Right in the top here, you have your MyPod pod system and 2 spare pods. So it does come with one to use and a spare one. Now the pods themselves do have these nice little rubber covers over top of them as well. So if you fill them and you're taking them with you to go, it does keep everything closed up and plugs off your hole for vaping there, so that nothing's getting down inside there. So I do like that. Down in your box here, you do have your MyPod user manual. Right here you have your MyPod warranty card. This right here is the airflow adjustment, which is basically just a plug that goes into the side airflow just to make it a little bit more restrictive of a draw. Let's see if we can get that plug zoomed in here so you can see it. It's really tiny and transparent, so yeah, you can see it right there. It's just a little plug that goes into the side where the airflow comes in. So that is their version of adjustable airflow. Now underneath here, you also have your charging cable in this box. And then it does come with this lanyard in there as well. I'm not going to pull those out of there because they're kind of a pain to get back in there after you pull them out. But you do have your charging cable and lanyard inside of there. So let's take this stuff, set it to the side, and let's check out the pod itself. So as you can see, not a very big device. It's easily can be put in your hand, palmed, and not a whole lot of it's going to be shown. This one here is the stainless steel edition. It does have this really Lord of the Rings looking inscription here on the bottom. I don't know what it says or what it means or what it is, to be honest with you. But you get the detail of it there. It's really nice looking. You got some more of it here on this side as well. On the top, you have your My Pod. And then there's nothing really on the sides or the fronts. They're just kind of mirror images other than your Smoking Vapors logo right here on the front. So there's a good view of the inside. You got your contacts over here, your airflow coming through here. Pretty simple in design, pretty simple device, not a whole lot to it, honestly. So now your on and off button is right here below the micro USB charging port. 5 clicks. You see that red light in there flashing. And then anytime you hit it from there, it's going to the pod itself is going to light up. When it is a blue color, it's completely charged. When it lights up purple when you're hitting it, it's going dead. And when it lights up red, you're getting really close to the time that you need to charge. So that your light indicators on there will flash through this M on both sides and show you exactly, not exactly what battery life you have, but how close you're going to be to needing to charge again. Now this device does have a stealth mode, which is pushing and holding on this button for 5 seconds, and then it'll blink twice blue like that, and then anytime you hit it, nothing will light up on it. So it's got a little stealth ability to it. And then to take it out of stealth, you push and hold on it again for 5 seconds, 2 blinks, and it's back off of stealth mode. So I'm going to grab the one that I've been using just for the simple sense of, filling the pod. Let me go ahead and fill this here, show you exactly how this is done. So right here we have our pod system. This is the bottom. Now you do have this little rubber stopper that pulls out, and you have a hole right here, which most needle points on like your chubby Gorilla bottles and whatnot are going to fit right down inside of. So I'm going to take this, put that down inside there, and as you can see, fills it up real quick, just like so. It's a 2 milliliter pod, so it doesn't hold much liquid, but for it being a pod system, that 2 milliliters will actually last you a good little amount of time. So there's how easy that is to fill. Then this just pops right back into place, and it is ready to go. I mean, that is as simple as it gets when putting it together too. You fill it that easy, you pop it together. That is the simplicity of it. That's all the more you really have to do. And with that being said, that's really all the more that I have to show you. So let's go back up to FaceTime, and we'll tell you how much it would cost you to get your hands on one of these. All right, guys, so that was the up close and personals with the My Pod from Smoking Vapors. A few things that I'd like to say about this device is that it is a very surprising hit that comes off this device. The easiness of filling it makes it very nice for beginners. It makes it very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. Anybody that is just coming from smoking traditional cigarettes and wants to get into vaping with a pod system, it is something that you can easily transfer with, and it's a lot less headache than some of like the mods and other things that are on the market. So it's definitely got a good place for that right there. The adjustable airflow that it does have, it's not really adjustable. It's kind of just putting that plug in that I showed you in the close-ups there. But it will give somebody a more restrictive hit, somebody that is a traditional cigarette smoker that's coming from going to a pod system, coming from smoking traditional cigarettes. It's going to be something that can help them out. And for somebody like myself that's a little bit more of a seasoned vapor but's looking for something that's a little more stealth-like to take somewhere, it's a nice device for that as well. I've been using it for a couple weeks. It has been very comfortable to vape, and it's been very satisfying to vape as well. I actually take this thing, I was taking this to bed with me, laying in bed vaping, and I was satisfied with it, and I could see my television in my bedroom, and didn't have to look through all the vape clouds. So that was kind kind of nifty about it, honestly. But price point on these devices is $44.99. So 45 bucks, you can get you can come pick one of these up at the shop. I want to thank everyone for sticking through the video. Anybody that's still left out there, thank you very much. Be sure to head over to Rugged Vape Reviews to check out all the videos that we've done. Give it a like, and go to the Smokeless J page and like that, and keep you up to date on the not only the videos that we do, but the deals that we have here and the new products that we've brought into the shop before we actually get them out there for a review. But that's all the more time I'm going to take up, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you guys do, and have a good day.